the thing is, we work through them. You help. You're really truly there to help the people. You bring it to closure because that's what they want.
And I think a lot of it is because, again, we really focus on uh, peace, love, positivity.
Right. And you attract what you put out, right?
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorInsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds, and I am excited about today. As you see, we get two for the price of one. And that's kind of part of their little tagline, too. They get two for the price of one. And so they're carrying that same energy here. And listen, they have incredible slogans. But this is one of my favorite: changing people's lives one home at a time. I got goosebumps really just saying it. I am really so excited to introduce you all to Mr. Jim and Miss Laura Hill. How y'all doing today?
We're excellent.
Excellent.
Thanks for
How are
asking.
you?
Oh, I am doing great. I'm happy y'all are bringing the
for
joy
having
to my life
Yes.
right now. No, so glad you're here. And so listen, what I want to do, I want to dive right in. I want y'all to tell the people what your main focus is these days. I want y'all to give us a little bit of an origin story of how y'all got this ball rolling to where it is now. We love origin stories. And then, if y'all don't mind, I know it's on the screen, but tell us a little bit about the city and where you represent and where you're from. And so, y'all have the floor.
Okay.
I want to say that it was at a bar at a wedding is how we got all this rolling, because that's the truth how we got rolling.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, we met at a wedding actually, and it was just it was fate. We were meant to be together. But Joe was an engineer for 46 years.
46 years. I started on a drafting board when I was 15 years old
Yep.
because I loved to draw. There was a co-op shop at high school.
Yep. And I wore a lot of different hats after staying home with the kids. I've been in banking, paralegal, life coach,
Mm.
and then I became a transaction coordinator, and that's kind of where it all started.
That's right. Lori, they had said to Lori, you could make more money if you got your license. We agreed for her to get her license. She was doing it taking the classes online. And I was like, well, I could do that at night. And so I went to get my license to support her. And that's how this and all got rolling. Right.
Yeah. Again,
Mm.
fate.
Right.
So I love it. So we got the ball rolling, but actually, what is it that's rolling now? Tell me a little bit about what it is that you got.
A lot.
A lot.
We just dive in and well,
In all honesty, we started out, we did really great our first year, right? And then we've improved every year. Last year was our best year. And our motto is really just to help people and to communicate with them, be
be
there for them,
responsive.
be responsive.
It's really
And,
important.
and we got to get a lot of 5-star reviews on Google, right? Because
Very proud of that.
who we are, and people find us that way.
Yeah.
The transaction that we're just working, couple moving here from Florida, we're like, we looked who's the best realtor in Wake Forest. We found you. We did a bunch of research
Yeah.
on you, and like reached out to us, and they're not disappointed, right? So
Uh,
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
We try and go above and beyond. And again, communication is really important and responsive. I mean, I may not be able to answer the call, but at least I use my swipe. I'll call you back. And we explain all this at the beginning when we meet people, just so they know, because everybody should get their time,
that's
right?
right.
Yeah.
But the main reason we like to be so responsive, we went to buy before we were in real estate, we went to buy a piece of property, and we called the realtor whose number was on the sign. We didn't get a call back for a long time.
Oh my gosh. It was,
And
it was a weekend and we didn't hear until Monday.
and so we were like, wow, okay. When we got into real estate, we was like, we were going to do way better than that. We hate
Yeah.
waiting ourselves, so we don't like to make people wait.
That's right.
Right. So it's amazing you hear how many realtors don't answer the phone, right?
Yes.
Or don't respond to a text. So we don't want to be that guy.
Yep.
So I think I heard Laurie say the word fate, right? And so I love it. So listen, I was writing things down as we was talking. So met at a bar, met at a wedding, right? Jim was an engineer, loved to draw. Laurie, life coach. Both of you got your license. You got it to support her. So you use the word fate. This is what I say a lot: is that destiny has no wasted moments, right? Meaning like
No, that's a great quote.
right? That destiny doesn't waste anything. It makes us who we are now. Like all the trials, all the tribulations, it makes us who we are today. So I would love to know, what has destiny revealed to you about you? Has it made you more
Getting
consistent?
deep here.
I would love to know, during this journey, what has it revealed to you?
Well, because it's interesting that when I became a life coach, Jim and I were out to dinner for our anniversary, and our server, who had come up from, I don't know, some southern island, okay, and he was there to build a church or something. And I was like, wow, this is so interesting. I keep running into people that, keep talking about faith and all these different things. And he says, you have a calling.
What?
So that's kind of what I call it when I ended up with coaching, because of everything that fell into place before that, just like what fell into place with real estate for us. So if you pay attention to the signs,
It's there.
yeah.
And that has brought it through our whole journey. Actually, we've been big into self-development, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things about self-development, we just started, this miracle morning, getting up at 5 a.m. We've been doing it for months now. 10, 10, and 10, 10 gratitudes, 10 affirmations. Actually, we do 25 affirmations, and then 10 things we're going to accomplish in the day. Do a reading, go for a walk, and we start our day to do our calls around 9 a.m.
Yes.
Right.
Good work.
But the thing is all of that has put us into a path of who we want to be, right? And what our life mission is. And that is really to help people, right?
Yeah.
In the end, I mean, being realtors, I mean, the money obviously is good, but at the same time, you got to give back, right?
Yep.
And giving back is, and having gratitude for where you're at.
And interesting, as you say that, because we did an exercise from another book, and individually on our own pads of papers, and all the questions asked and stuff and things, and we both pretty much came up with the same like a mission statement, like about wanting to help
Yep.
people to achieve their dreams, and
Right.
have them have courage and inspiration and confidence.
To make it happen.
Yeah.
To make it happen for themselves.
That's what
Oh,
we're in.
Right.
I love it. Absolutely. Have y'all heard of an author named Mark Batterson?
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
No.
Okay, you
Let's
might have to look up some of his books. I think
No.
you would like he has one called The Circle Maker. One I'm
oh,
reading now is called Gradually then Suddenly. Right?
No.
He says
I think
success
I've heard of it.
Say it
Yeah.
again. Yeah, yeah. So I know y'all would like that. I mean, y'all are my type of people, especially we talk about having a calling, like when you really feel like something is pulling you towards this particular thing. You know,
The go
I
yeah, and the Go-Givers, and
We love the Go-Giver.
we read a
oh,
lot of books.
yeah, yeah. Same here. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm reading it in the audio book. So no, I definitely understand. So listen, one thing we don't like to do here, we don't want to show people just all the success without the journey, right?
Mm.
And so when I say that, we know that there sometimes things don't go the way we want it to. Sometimes we
Understood.
have
Yeah,
to pivot.
absolutely.
And so people, they're on their journey, and you've been on your journey. Y'all been doing this thing together. I mean, y'all side by side. A lot of people don't have somebody side by side like y'all got.
No.
So that's a beautiful thing. But how have you guys handled adversity? And how has adversity looked as you guys was building to where you are now?
Right. Well, adversity comes in all different forms.
Yes.
It does.
I mean,
So
it can come in each transaction. There can
it,
be,
right. Can come in just, we had a gentleman and his wife who were interested in buying a home. They signed their buyer's agency agreement. We met with them and showed them home. And they just emailed us and said, we want to pursue other things. We want to cancel our agreement with you. And it's like, we're really disappointed. We take it to heart, right?
yeah. What? Yeah.
So where are you planning on going? And they like literally haven't responded. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
So we get that. And so the nice thing that we have each other is to say, you have to just take a deep breath
And let it go
and let it go
and move on.
on.
There's somebody else who needs their help.
There's somebody else that needs, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I love it. Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
No,
And we don't have many transactions that have gone bad
yeah,
per se.
Knock on wood.
Here's the thing: is we work through them. You help. You're really truly there to help the people. They you bring it to closure because that's what they want.
Yeah.
As much as
The idea is for everybody to come together. There's also adversity because you're dealing with another agent that you don't know, and many times there have been times where it's been challenging, and you just got to say at that point it's like, this is for the client. This isn't
yeah,
about us.
right.
This is about someone buying a home, and it's stressful. And our job is to keep everything smooth for them. Like this couple now too, they're like, well, what if I said, don't you worry about it. I got your back.
Right.
So because they worry, and we're like, we're going to take care of them.
We've been very fortunate, though. I mean, seriously, we have our health, we have each other, uh,
And we have great people that come
and
to
we have
us.
great people that come to us, right? I mean, so
Sorry, that went into good again. But I mean, it's like and I think a lot of it is because again, we really focus on uh, peace, love, positivity.
right, and you attract what you put out, right?
loving this. Like so my wife and I, we have a saying where we say, two are better than one because if the one falls, they have the
Hmm.
other person to help them up. And
This is
so
right.
this is what I see a personification between you two of that, right? The two is better because y'all can lean on each other. And not only that, like your slogan says, when people get you, they get the two of you. So they get the two that know how to support each other. Therefore, when you support them, it's gonna be so much more
That's right.
firm,
Exactly.
sturdy. more trusting, like more peace, love, and positivity. Like I'm loving it. Like I absolutely love it.
And
Absolutely love
and that's what we tell people when we first meet. We typically go meet people together for the first time,
Right.
so they see us. But the thing is we're not always like showing homes. We're not always there for both of us to go.
Doesn't make sense.
So maybe we have to divide and conquer. But they're always getting someone there when they need them.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing with when somebody is buying a home, right? Typically, after we've met with someone, Lori is taking it from there and making sure that everything goes smooth.
Pretty much, because I mean, I do all the
Right.
papers.
And I'm helping find the next person to help. Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And even if both of you guys are not present, their presence is still present. You know what I mean? Like y'all the ecosystem that y'all have developed together, they still get that ecosystem, even both of y'all are not there in person. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's funny
Yeah.
because we meet people too that they're like, oh, I could never work with my spouse, and we do better together.
Right.
I mean,
100%. And we used to like, because all realtors follow up and make calls, right? We have leads, we advertise, and we have leads that come in. We recently just started making all the calls together.
Yep.
Because that dynamic between both of us comes across even over the phone, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people realize that we're just not some realtor marketers. We're there to help them, and we let them know it's okay if you're not ready to move right away. We're here to
you
answer
got to
your
start
questions.
somewhere.
Right.
You got to start somewhere.
Right.
And
I
then,
love it.
We'll help you figure that out.
That's right.
Love it. So listen, I have to ask you two, what is the next real goal? Like what are you looking to solve a scale next?
Well, our goal, we have a lofty goal, right? Like I said before,
You want a monetary goal? We want to build a beautiful house in the end.
right. So you may not realize it, but we're in our 60s. Okay. So, early 60s, but we have a goal that before Lori turns 65, which is about 2.5 years away, to have our dream house built and paid for. It's not a mansion or anything. It's just a house,
Right.
a ranch home on some property. Lori
Yeah.
can garden, right? But and have that all set and bam.
And you'll have
Yeah.
a workshop
And I'll have a workshop.
and an art space.
Right.
Hey,
Love-
so you are artists? You're in the art?
Yeah, I love art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
love
said,
it.
I got into drafting and engineering because I love to draw. I was on the drafting board, right?
That's right. That's
And
right.
what other way to draw and get paid for instead of being a starving artist than just draw machinery?
One of the greatest regrets that my wife had, she graduated from North Carolina A&T, and originally she wanted to be an engineer.
Mm.
And heard about, some of the courses, how hard it was going to be, and she decided not to. But to this day, she's still like, I really wish I would, because she loves bridges. I had her personal art made for her with all the special things that she liked built into the art, because that's just who she is. But you do life coaching. She's actually a counselor. So it's like y'all two together make up my wife. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So listen, I love your relationship. I know that at the foundation of what you do is helping people. So I had to ask about relationship building within business. Is
Mhm.
it important to you? How do you go about doing it? Give me your perspective with relationship building within business.
It's actually that's absolutely important.
It's just being yourself. I mean, we communicate, we're responsive, like we've said. It just comes naturally, right? Relationship building is just there, and even if you haven't seen somebody in a while, and you pick up where you left off, typically, and we haven't had anybody really dissatisfied with us, right? So
And then, but
it
there's
becomes
also like agents. You have to
Yeah,
build relationships
there you
when
go.
you're in a transaction. Again, like I said, sometimes you don't know who that person is, and so I try to, you try to be open, and um, how do
Yeah,
you
we're
say?
trying to have some upfront communication about about expectations. So most things go bad because people feel their expectations aren't met, right?
Mhm.
We found that as our relationship went, we found whenever we were going out somewhere back years ago that we would always have a little quarrel before we were going, and
Yeah.
we found out later on that it had it had to do with expectations. Either maybe I wanted to be there on time, and Lori didn't realize my expectation was that, or whatever it be. So
We
if
actually learned that from a book.
we did,
Yeah. Oh,
Got
I'm
it.
but
But
it,
it's true.
but
If you're going
expectation,
on a trip, even like if you say, "So we're going to Italy," what
right,
are your expectations?
right,
yes.
And
right.
Mm,
then you have a better way of making that happen for the other person
Um,
and yourself.
an
You speak
example:
it.
we're meeting some buyers tonight, right? That we're meeting, and we're meeting actually for dinner, right? And they have an expectation for a home that, at real, in all honesty, probably isn't going to be met. But how do you explain that to them? They've been looking for a home for a long time.
yeah.
So basically, media expert, I ran all the homes that have sold in the area for the last 2 years. And then I ran, so here's 2,000 homes they've sold for the last 2 years. Here's the number of homes that meet your criteria that have sold in the last 2 years. And that number is six. Okay. Okay.
So basically, that's
So
telling them that
either they're
yeah.
going to give something up, right? Change some of the expectations, or they're going to be patient and persistent
Right.
until the right home comes along.
And you know what? Setting expectations at the beginning, also, even for like if you're going to sell your home, we go through everything and explaining, because some people think their home is valued more than what it
Mhm.
is. And we have to be honest and say, listen, it's going to sit and you're going to get less. So,
Right.
and
So there's in a couple of ways we solve that issue. It's like somebody want to sell their home for $100,000 more than it was worth, and they said, "Would you list it at that?" I said, "I will list it as long as you agree to reimburse me my expenses when it doesn't sell in 6 months." Right?
Expectations.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm happy to list it, right? And then
Yep.
another one was, "Hey, we want to list our house for this." I said, "Your house will sell for this amount." It's like, so I'm happy to list it for that. Although your first 2 or 3 weeks is the most important weeks, but we want guaranteed price reductions to the point until it sells, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Like I love the way you guys think. Expectations. It's just amazing how you will bring that word up because I have for the last week been really sitting with that word and making sure that I'm not giving all false expectations, making sure I'm not expecting things and not being very clear about what I'm saying and what I want.
mhm.
Um, Brene Brown. Have you heard of Brene
yeah,
Brown?
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah,
Love Brene Brown. She has a saying that me and my wife live by: clear is kind, unclear is unkind. The kindest
Mm.
mm,
thing that I can be is be clear about my expectations. That's the kindest thing that I can be towards you. And so when y'all said that, I'm like, yeah, these are my type of people. So and so
great.
listen, I want to
Well,
do
maybe you
this.
might want to move down to North Carolina. We know some great realtors
Oh,
now.
listen, my wife is always in North Carolina, always in South Carolina. So y'all ain't said nothing but a word. We may have to link up. Y'all may have to show us some homes in North Carolina for sure. I promise you, if you're thinking about coming to North Carolina, y'all are the people that will come see for
Yeah,
sure.
let's come on down. We'll go have dinner together.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, y'all ain't said nothing but a word. I'm marking this in my book right now. So yes, absolutely. So listen, when I talk to people like you two, I like to open up the floor just a little bit. Is there anything on your mind that maybe you want the listeners, the viewers to know? Maybe it's something you've been thinking about. Maybe it's a word of motivation, motivation, education, inspiration. Like when I talk to people like you, who I know I'm getting the value from, and the people are getting the value from, I want to open it up. Is there anything that you want to say to people that maybe has been on your heart?
Well, when you're saying about like inspiration or to let people know, here's something really important, I think. So many people are looking to buy a home and don't know how to do that. And everybody has goals for everything. Well, they're dreams until they're a goal and you make it to begin to make it happen. So if you are someone who doesn't know where to start, call the realtor,
Right.
and the realtor will, well, and if they can't help you, then call another realtor. But
That's right.
just ask,
Yes.
because what you're
So
saying,
if you don't ask, you don't get it.
that's right.
So, and then the next saying that I love is you don't know what you don't know until you know what you don't know.
Yeah. And that's really what it's about. People just don't know.
Right.
And
And
but
sometimes
what they do know inside, they know inside that there's something they want. And maybe it isn't a home, maybe it's even a car, whatever. Um, just you have to focus on it, because what you focus on
appears.
is right.
That's right. Consistency on everything, including what you focus on, and how you work, consistency in your work. The harder I work, the luckier I get.
Yep. I
So
mean, we read these stories. I mentioned Unstoppable, Cynthia Kersey. It's a book of stories of people,
short stories
short stories. Um,
who have overcome odds and become really
yep,
wildly successful.
yep, yep.
Right. So from the owner of Kinko's to, I don't know who was,
Well, who was the shoe? What's the
I
woman's
don't
shoe?
remember them.
Was it not Reebok?
It wasn't Reebok. I don't remember
Right,
the
Rika?
Rika shoes.
Rika shoes?
Yes.
Mhm.
The founding person, that was a woman who was like, and all the shoes are made for men,
Mm.
athletic shoes. And everybody told her, this is not a good idea. That is
Never
it's
gonna work.
never going to work.
Yeah.
They're still around.
Yeah. They did really well.
Yeah.
I think they got bought out for
But there's a lot of stories of people like the one of the boy from Africa that walked through
walked across Africa to get
Mhm.
and people funded him.
in the end.
He came to
He wanted to go to university.
somewhere here, I forget where.
Yeah.
But literally somebody heard his story, somebody wrote a story
Yeah.
and then funded his education.
Help is
Yeah.
out there.
Right.
Money is out there.
Right.
Don't let that be an obstacle for you getting what you want in your life.
Right.
So eloquently said. No, I mentioned the book, Gradually Then Suddenly.
Right.
And it talks about how success happens two ways: gradually then suddenly. You've been putting hard work in, and that's the gradual part, and then all of a sudden things click. He said in that book, and this is what y'all so it just eloquently said, things go from impossible to hard to done. It
Right.
starts off impossible. You like, how in the world? But you get
Exactly.
started. And then the impossible comes hard, like, oh, this is hard. And then once the hard part is finished, you look back and be like, I'm done. And so I love the message that y'all sending. You got to get started. Don't be scared to start. Don't be scared to ask questions. I love the messaging that you two have brought today. Listen, if someone wanted to reach out to you,
Mhm.
connect with you, collaborate with you, learn more about what you're doing, how can they get in contact with you?
My personal number is 919-584-9256.
Okay.
You want to give them your number?
Sure. That's your business.
Yeah, it's our business. That's fine.
919-877-6093. I'm
That's
thinking
right.
I don't know.
And we
That's
we
right.
have a website called hillandhills.com. So it's
Yeah.
HILL, the letter N, the HILL, the letter S.com, hillandhills.com. You can find all our contact information there. You can follow us on Facebook. We're on Facebook.
Yeah,
We're
we're
on
on everything.
Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on LinkedIn,
And he's really funny.
YouTube. The looks aren't everything.
So I want to say three things to you both. One, I want to thank you for your time because time is our most precious commodity. We talked about time before, getting our time back. Listen, time is precious, so I appreciate your time. Secondly, thank you for your story. Thank you for what I call your gift of transparency, your gift of vulnerability. Stories have a way of sowing seeds in people that continue to just grow and grow and grow.
That's true.
And so you sharing your story was so impactful here. So thank you for your story. Lastly, thank you for your perspective. Thank you for your mindset and bringing that mindset to this platform. I
Mm.
greatly appreciate y'all being here today.
I
My
appreciate
head
you
is
too,
growing
Quinn.
so big now.
Uh,
Appreciate you. This
Rivers,
this
thank
is
you for
fun.
having us. It
Yeah.
was a lot of
We'll
fun.
come back again if you want.
okay.
We could do book club.
Yeah, oh,
There you go.
don't get me started. Don't drag me with a good time. So everyone, y'all listen. Y'all can't tell me y'all did not get the value from Jim and Laura. You can't tell me you didn't. I want you to look in the show notes, get connected with them, especially if you're in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. Get in contact with them, but definitely make sure you are subscribed here, because I promise you, we're going to continue to bring up amazing people, just like these two people that sit in front of me. So listen, thank y'all again, and everyone else, y'all have a fantastic day.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.